All right, here's my cold plunge. Got my bungees. I just wanted to do a quick overview of my homemade cold plunge. So I got it's a 2x5 water tank, and basically you just frame it in treated 2x4s, and then once I got it framed in, I used my tongue and groove 1x6 siding, and I framed it in. And once I got it somewhat framed in, I filled this entire thing up with spray foam insulation. I spent a lot of time on making sure it was very well insulated to make sure it holds the temperature very well. I just added some ice, but these water bottles I put in here every morning and every evening, these frozen 2-liter water bottles, about 8 of them. It was 41 this morning, and when I got home, just with the water bottles only, it was basically rose 1 degree. It was 42 when I got home. I added a couple bags of ice, get it really cold. As far as the maintenance, I treat it like my swimming pool. I have a 1,000-gallon per hour pump filter, a pool filter. I insulated all the hosings to help, keep the water as cool as possible and prevent heat from escaping. Then I just use a floater for some chlorine and just maintain it like I do my pool. So it's completely packed full of insulation. The lid, I used 3/4 inch plywood, sanded plywood, and I took some foam board and I glued it, cut it out the shape of the tank, glued it to the plywood, 4 inches thick, covered it with some tarp, and then I added a little bit of foam around the edges to help seal the top of it. I got some ball bungees and some bungee receivers to bungee the lid down. And then I stained it, and there she is. So it took me a few weeks. I would say insulation is probably one of the most expensive parts if you really want it insulated good. This thing's better than a Yeti in my opinion, the way that it holds temperature. So total project, I'm not really sure. I've done this on a whim. It's probably around $1,000. Had I planned it out better, I probably could have shaved off a few $100 and salvaged some of the lumber and whatnot, but not bad for a homemade cold plunge.